This is the Detroit Sports Podcast Network.
The top 5 reasons why for Jim Harbaugh to finally take Michigan to the promised land. It's all about the quarterback. Next on this week's episode of Michigan Podcast.
But there's going to be one team that's going to play solely as a team. No man is more important than the team. No coach is more important than the team. The team, the team, the team.
Looks deep for Anthony Clark. Waits for it, hit, caught.
This is no time for that. In the pocket and a sack. Tim Jamison.
Brady gets terrific. Throws it, and a touchdown, Knight again. Schultz just before Brazil got him, and a leaping interception by Woodson.
Harbaugh back to throw over the middle, caught by Collier at the 5 on his feet. Touchdown, Michigan. On its way. It's good.
He's 5'7", 179 pounds, a junior at Michigan. But Jamie Morris packs a wallop, and he delivers for Bo Schembechler.
And here's your first play. Pressure coming. Sack. It is Glenn Steele, number 81, who fought his way through the traffic.
Option. And Robinson calls his own number, and he's going to score. Oh, an easy touchdown for Robinson and Michigan.
Win it. We're going to win the championship again because we're going to play as a team. And when we play as a team and the old season is over, you and I know it's going to be Michigan again. Michigan.
Go Blue. I'm Steve Deace. Hopefully all of you are staying safe. We continue on here with Michigan Podcast. Even in this pandemic-riddled world and country we live in right now, and we're doing a series. Since we don't have any sports in real time, unfortunately, to talk about right now, we're talking about things that take a look at the bigger picture. And we're doing so with this series called The Top 5 Reasons Why. And this week we're going to take a look at the top 5 reasons why it's all about the quarterback when it comes to Jim Harbaugh and whether or not he can take Michigan to the promised land. And we got into this debate last week with Ari Wasserman over at The Athletic talking about the talent gap between Michigan and Ohio State. And I pointed out that there's historically been one pretty much my entire life. But Michigan's never been this futile against the Buckeyes before. Why? Well, I think it's all about the quarterback position. It's not a panacea. It doesn't answer every question. But if you can't answer the quarterback question properly, it doesn't really matter what your answers are to the rest of those questions. And you're going to see that as we go down these top 5 reasons, beginning here with number 5. When was the last time Michigan definitively had the better quarterback in the Ohio State game? Well, not coincidentally, that was probably in 2011, the last time the Wolverines won the game. And that was with Denard Robinson, his junior year, at the peak of his skills, rewriting the Michigan record book, and Ohio State starting a true freshman in Braxton Miller. That's the last time that Michigan definitively had the better quarterback in the game. And I don't think it's any coincidence. It's also the last time that Michigan won it. Let's look at reason number 4. 8 of the last 10 national champions had a starting quarterback among the top 20 rated passers in the country. And the other 2 who didn't were still in the top 30, one of them at number 23. Denard Robinson in 2010 is the only Wolverine passer in the last decade to finish in the top 20. And he was 20th. That was his sophomore season of 2010, and Michigan only went 7-6. Number 3, before 2010, the last time Michigan had a quarterback finish in the top 20 nationally was Tom Brady in 1999, which, again, not coincidentally, is also the last time the Wolverines finished in the final AP top 5. That's right, we haven't done that this century. The last time we did that was over 20 years ago. Tom Brady still played here. He's 43 years old now. That's how long ago. And it's not a coincidence. That's how long it's been since Michigan finished in the top 5. Our next thing to take a look at among our top 5 reasons why it's all about the quarterback, let's take a look at the recent Big Ten championship quarterbacks, shall we? Let's begin. In 2019, you had Justin Fields. He led the nation in touchdown to interception ratio, likely going to be a top 10 pick in the 2021 NFL draft. How about in 2018? Dwayne Haskins was the first Big Ten quarterback taken in the first round of the NFL draft in 25 years, going back to Kerry Collins in 1995. How about 2017? JT Barrett is the Big Ten's all-time total yardage leader and the first 3-time captain in Ohio State history. And now, 2016, Trace McSorley was Penn State's highest finisher in the Heisman Trophy balloting since Curtis Enis a decade ago. Those are the last 4 quarterbacks to win the Big Ten championship, and they all were elite. Michigan hasn't had anybody close to as good as any of those guys in a long, long time. And that brings us to this bottom line. Until Jim Harbaugh finds a real impact player at quarterback, he'll continue to not win championships at Michigan. We thought that was going to be Shea Patterson. He was a pretty good quarterback here, but he was not an impact player in terms of elite. He was an upgrade, yes, but he wasn't an elite quarterback. And until Michigan lands one, whether that's this year with Joe Milton or Dylan McCaffrey or J.J. McCarthy or Cade McNamara in the years to come, or if it never happens, until it does, I don't see anything else changing. I think this will continue to be a team that wins 8 to 10 games, has a lot of nice seasons, but doesn't achieve anything significant until it lands a significant impact player at the most significant position on the football field. Well, let us know what you think about what we think. You can follow us on Twitter at Michigan Podcast. Also, check us out each day at WolverineDigest.com. Until next week, don't forget, like, rate, subscribe, YouTube, Google Play, Stitcher, however you tune in to take part of what we do here at Michigan Podcast each week. Until next week, go Blue.